Hello and welcome to Slikhaar TV and friends. We are glad to see you guys again, tuned in on the channel this Monday.
We have collected 9 questions.
And it will be personal questions we have selected from the comment section down below. So we are very happy that you participate and ask us questions.
Question number 1.
What's up, Slikhaar TV? Emil Rasmus, looking great as always. Now, I'm excited about today's video, quite frankly, because I watch all these guys and, you know, their videos are all super sexy and slick and they all are pretty and have great hair. But today, we get to know a little bit more about them on a personal level. Kicking it off with question number 1 is, what country would I like to visit next? The answer is actually Germany. The reason? Because I entered a contest to give the Trivago spokesperson a makeover. If I win, I get a trip to Germany.
I've been to Tahiti, I've been to Hawaii, the Bahamas, I've been to a lot of tropical places. So personally for me, a place that I would like to visit next would have to be New Zealand. And it's kind of a funny reason, it's kind of a nerdy reason why I want to go to New Zealand, and that's mainly because I'm a huge fan of Lord of the Rings and I really want to go visit there to go see the Shire. So I think that'd be really cool.
I've been to a lot of countries, but most of them have been in Europe. I really would like to go to Brazil next. I speak Spanish, so I can pretty much understand Portuguese pretty well, and I definitely want to go and visit the beaches in Brazil.
I've done a little bit of traveling in my life. I've been to Canada, I've been to Mexico a couple of times. I still have never been to Europe though, which is, I feel like, kind of my Achilles heel. So I would really love to go to the Mediterranean in general, but specifically Italy, because I'm actually Italian. The name Ambrosetti is very Italian, and I'd love to go to Italy, meet some of my relatives over there, and just see basically where my family came from. So I'd love to go to Italy, Mediterranean area.
For me, I would like to go somewhere exotic, so maybe Indonesia, Bali, I don't know.
Actually, I haven't thought about it, but some bounty island would be nice.
I would like to also visit Singapore.
Question number 2.
So what's my favorite place in the world? Well, honestly, I don't travel much, so I don't really have a great perspective, but the place that I've been that I absolutely love is New York City. I love the energy, I love the people, I love the culture. It's just energetic and exciting.
About 4 years ago, I got to visit with my parents and I'm David Vo. I got to visit a place called Tahiti Bora Bora. And to me, that was the most beautiful place I have ever seen or I've ever witnessed. It was seriously like the closest thing I can imagine to heaven. It was really cool. And we actually got to stay right on the huts that are on top of the water. Like if you guys have seen the movie Couples Retreat, we actually stayed right there where those actors stayed at. And so it was absolutely just amazing. I loved it. And I'm going back for my honeymoon, baby.
My favorite place in the world. As much as I love to travel, there's no place like home, and I love the United States. Geographically. As far as my favorite place, specifically, I think that it would have to be the beach. Any beach, I love them all. The beach is my favorite.
So I've been to Mexico before, and apart from Florida, that's probably my favorite place in the world because the water is crystal clear blue and the weather is always super warm. So if I had to pick right now, I'd probably pick that I go to Mexico. But I still think that probably somewhere in Italy would be a little bit better, but I haven't been there yet. So I can't really say that's my favorite place in the world because I haven't been there yet. So I'm just going to go with Mexico for this one.
I visit Thailand and I think the country is amazing, and the favorite place will be at a small island, Kulibe. It's really awesome. It's a bounty island in the middle of the sea.
My answer is a little bit boring, but some place with sunshine.
Could be anywhere, dude.
Exactly. Question number 3. Favorite song?
What is my favorite song? That's easy. Who let the dogs out? Who? I'm kidding. Seriously, I'm kidding. I don't know. I've got such an eclectic taste in songs and music. Dude, narrowing it to one, if I had to pick, it would probably be something by Bob Marley. Let's go. No Woman, No Cry.
For me, my favorite song personally is called Fix You by Coldplay. I remember hearing Coldplay for the first time in junior high, and it was right when they came out with the song Fix You, and it seriously just blew my mind. I love music that's deep and that has a great meaning, and for me that one just really hit me, and it's always been my favorite song.
What is my favorite song? That's a tough one, but I really love Gravity by John Mayer.
What is my favorite song? What is my favorite musician? I'm actually blending these two because it kind of goes in the same. I've been getting really into EDM lately, so I really like Afrojack and his new song 10 Feet Tall. Love it.
There's so many great songs out there. I'll be a little bit unoriginal and say a pop hit here in Denmark. Lucas Graham with Mama Said, it's called.
Can you sing something?
No.
It's a little bit difficult because I don't have a favorite song, but as Dre also said, I think Coldplay is a very good combination of quality and pop hits. So I have my favorite song as Magic, that is in the latest album.
Alright, and to the fourth questions.
My favorite musician, however, is an easy one. I absolutely love Frank Sinatra. I'm sort of old school like that. It's sentimental to me. My dad and I used to listen to it in the car every weekend, and so Sinatra, baby, you can't go wrong with the classics.
For me, I have two favorite bands, and that would be Coldplay and POD. For me, I just love music that it has a great meaning, has a positive meaning, that has a great impact on the world. And for me, Coldplay, you know, they have songs about love, they have songs about life, and I just love how deep and meaningful their lyrics are, and I can listen to them anytime, any place, doesn't matter what I'm doing. They're my favorite band of all time. And I've never seen them in concert, so I'd love to go see them. And my second favorite band is POD. I've actually seen them about 5 or 6 times live. I absolutely love them. Me and Dre Drexler have even actually had the chance to meet and hang out with the band POD several times. They got that hardcore rap music mixed with the metal, and it's a great combination. It's super dope, and again, it's a very positive band. So I love those two bands. Those are my two favorite bands of all time.
Who is my favorite musician? Well, I guess that's also John Mayer.
Your favorite musician or band?
It's very Danish. It's a pop guru called Nick and Jay. They make music about life and tell it in a funny way. Very poetic.
They have some funny rhymes, and they mostly rap about or sing about luxury life, and
not anymore, but
yeah,
they did in the beginning.
Lately, I've been listening to a lot of Michael Jackson, so he's definitely, if he lived today, one of my favorite musicians. I think he still lives in a lot of people's heart, but he's really awesome. I think a lot of great hits come from him.
Question number 5. How will you stay in shape?
So what do I do to stay in shape? Not an easy question to answer. Guy, why can't you be like, yo, do you have a cat? The answer is yes. Her name is Piglet. What I do to stay in shape, guys, really the best thing for me to do is just to direct you to my website, iamalpham.com. There I've got a ton of fitness, diet, workouts, all sorts of stuff. But for me, it boils down to consistency. Eating cleanly, not drinking too much, not smoking, exercising daily. Guys, you gotta break a sweat every single day.
Well, for me, I do CrossFit. I go about 3 days a week, and I also have a gym inside my garage, and it's all CrossFit equipment as well. So that's my thing, CrossFit. I love it. I love going hard. I love the push, and I love working out with other people and going against other people. I love competing and things like that. So that's how I personally stay in shape.
For me, staying in shape is tough because I'm very, very busy. But mainly, I try to get to the gym a few times a week. I try to do mainly lifting, cardio a few times a week. I love to play basketball. But more importantly than all of that, I try to eat mildly well. Your diet is way more important to how you look than working out is. If you want to look good, your effort will be better placed in your diet rather than the gym.
Actually, it's always been fairly easy for me to like stay on a low weight as far as like being skinny goes. But I've always tried to like, you know, gain weight, try and gain muscle mass. That's always been difficult for me. It's always really difficult for me to gain weight. So I try as much as I can to stay in the gym. I've got a gym membership, and obviously eating healthy, I think, is the most important thing, you know.
I'll hit the gym about 4 to 5 times a week, and of course eat healthy. As a lot of people, clever people said, abs are made in the kitchen, not in the gym.
Yes, I would say the same. I used to go to the gym, eat healthy, do approximately 15 minutes of cardio and 1 hour of lifting, and that's it.
Yes, and vary your diet.
Basically proteins, low carbs, and a lot of vegetables. Question number 6.
What interests or hobbies do I have that you might not know about? I love to eat. I am kind of a foodie. I love going and trying and experiencing new foods, new restaurants. And so whenever I'm not working, I'm looking for a great spot to go find and have a great meal.
As far as hobbies, for me, I just like to be active. So I can pretty much play any sport and I'll just have a great time. I try to be good at all sports. I love playing basketball, I love skateboarding, wakeboarding. My new thing right now is flowboarding. Water sports are great out here in California, so that's what I like to do. I just like to be active. Whatever it is, I just like to, CrossFit, whatever it is, I just like to be active.
Any interests or hobbies that you guys don't know about? Well, I don't think that you guys know that I play the guitar.
I played basketball all throughout my life, played basketball in high school, and I actually had 2 different scholarship opportunities to go play college basketball. I ended up turning those down and going the academic route, but anytime that I can get out there and shoot some hoops, and especially like with Cody, me and him used to play all the time, absolutely love basketball. So that is the thing that I do in my spare time. That's my most significant hobby.
A great hobby is to cook. I really like to grill food. I like to grill great meat, beef meat, ribeyes especially, and grill vegetables as well. I also like to read a lot, biographies, so I can get to know other people's way of thinking. I think it's an important thing in life to adapt the best from the best people. I also got a need for speed, so I would like to, if I'm on vacation, then hit the jet ski and just give it full speed.
Question number 7. What's your favorite food or dish?
My favorite food? Easy. Pizza.
For me, my favorite kind of food is just Italian food. But to be specific, I really love this place called Buca di Beppo, I think it's called. I took my girlfriend there a couple months ago on a date in San Diego, and it's the best Italian food I have ever had in my life.
That's a tough one because I love all kinds of food. I think that I might say that from a good Indian restaurant, chicken tikka masala is one of my favorites.
Anything from the sea, basically, any shrimp, lobster, crab, anything like that, but especially anything that involves Italian food, like some nice noodles or some nice Alfredo sauce. Love that kind of stuff.
My favorite dish is definitely marbled meat. A ribeye will do the job on the dish tonight. I think it's the best thing you can serve for me.
And I 100% agree.
And if you add a little bit of barbecue sauce, it's perfect.
Salt and pepper for me.
And a great glass of red wine.
Question number 8. What's your favorite sport?
My favorite sport to watch on television has got to be the Iron Man. There is something that I just absolutely love about watching these people that are in peak physical shape push their bodies past the point of like no return. And the way that they do it with all the montage and backstory of these people, you get so invested, literally. By the end of an Iron Man, if I'm not crying, something's wrong.
That would have to be basketball. I grew up playing so much basketball. I played club basketball, I played for my school. I'm a hardcore Lakers fan, hardcore Kobe fan. I've even gotten a chance to meet Kobe, meet Shaq, meet all the Laker players several times, and yeah, for me that's just my favorite sport, basketball.
Basketball. I've played basketball my whole life. I love it. That's what I use for my cardio.
What is my favorite sport? Well, I pretty much already said it. It's basketball.
For me, it's a mix between water sport, for instance, wakeboarding, and I also like to play football with my friends.
In the television, it might be motorsport like the X Games and so on.
That's funny too, yes.
If it's for myself, I like water sports and football.
I think it's very funny to watch the extreme sports as X Games, where it really push the limits of what you can accomplish as a sportsman.
Human being.
Athletes, what's called. Yeah.
Question number 9. What's your biggest wish this year?
My biggest wish this year is to stay happy and healthy. This past year was one of the best years of my life. I've never felt better, I've never been more productive, and I just hope that next year it keeps going. It could all end tomorrow, but for right now, I absolutely love making YouTube videos, hanging out with you cool people.
You know, I have so many dreams and goals that I want to accomplish this year and that I'm on the road and I'm in the process of doing. But one of the simple things that I just want to keep on accomplishing is to keep on inspiring people. If you guys have seen my YouTube channel, I like to put inspirational messages at the end of my videos. Besides hair and fashion, I just like to motivate and inspire this generation of men, and I have a new ebook coming out as well, basically teaching on chivalry. And so that's exactly what I want to keep doing this year. That's one of my wishes.
My whole life I've been working on becoming a doctor, and this year is the year that determines which kind of doctor I'm going to be. I'm applying for residencies and working on my match process, and I really hope to match with my #1 choice.
Obviously, hopefully do well in my rotations, in school for the rest of this year. And I would love to obviously continue to grow our YouTube channel, maybe get it up to like 50,000 subscribers, 100,000, who knows. But just get to know you guys better and continue to grow the channel.
The biggest wish is to see the channel grow to 1 million subscribers and see how happy all of you are watching the program.
I would really like to see some celebrities on the channel, because I know a lot of you want to see the real deal, have the haircut.
If you guys are sitting out there and knowing someone who is a celebrity, then don't hesitate to contact us. We would really like to get you here on the program. And also, if you are a celebrity stylist, then we would like to hear from you.
info@slikhaar.dk. Alright, that's it for now.
Yes.
Please remember to write in the comment section your questions and what you want to hear next.
Woo!
Yeah.